In area news this morning, brought to you by Thrash's Floors and More, the Sylacauga City Council President, Rocky Lucas, has called for a special meeting of the City Council of the City of Sylacauga. That meeting to be held this Thursday, August 27th at 3:30 in the council chambers of the Sylacauga Municipal Complex. Such special meeting is hereby called for consideration of options relative to real estate contract, land purchase agreement for approximately 210 acres of land on U.S. Highway 280, collectively referred to as the Gaston Bivin property, and to take action as necessary. Item 2, to consider proposal from CDG relative to city-owned property and to take action as necessary. Number 3, to consider resolution accepting ALDOT Aeronautics Bureau grant providing state matching funds for FAA grant as accepted by the council on August the 18th, and to consider and act upon any other business that needs to come before the council. Said special meeting will be open to the public, and it's anticipated that a quorum of city council members will be present. That's again Thursday, August 27th at 3:30. This is to consider options relative to real estate contract, the land purchase agreement for approximately 210 acres of land on U.S. Highway 280, collectively referred to as the Gaston Bivin property, and to take action as necessary. Later this week, Talladega will lay to rest a favorite citizen. Virgil Chapel, age 99, passed away peacefully August 23rd. His family and friends celebrate his life at Ursery Funeral Home Wednesday from 11:30 till 12:45, with a graveside service to follow in the Oak Hill Cemetery at 1 p.m. Chapel, a native of Sylacauga and longtime resident of Talladega. Chapel began his career at Wright's Drug Store in Talladega and retired from Spears Pharmacy in that city. He served on many boards and was board member of the Talladega Superspeedway, and served as campaign county chairman for several governors. He and his wife were honored in 1996 by the Talladega Chamber of Commerce with the Volunteer of the Year Award. Mr. Chapel, you might remember, organized the Talladega Christmas Parade from 1961 until 2003. He was honored in 2007 with Virgil Chapel Day. He was a member of the Trinity United Methodist Church, never met a stranger, and always had a smile on his face. Chapel will be laid to rest on Wednesday in Talladega. Well, Talladega residents head to the polls today to elect a mayor, city council, and board of education. Shirley Simmons has already been confirmed as the winner in Ward 1 seat on the school board, and Councilman Ricky Simpson will likewise be unopposed for Council Ward 4. Every other seat is being contested. The office of mayor will be the only one that residents of each of the city's 5 wards will have an opportunity to vote for. The candidates, incumbent Larry Barton, Van Caldwell, and Jerry Cooper. Residents of Ward 1 may not have a choice regarding their school board representative, but incumbent Councilman Horace Patterson is being challenged by Sandra Bellamy and Katie Reynolds. Ward 1 voters will cast their ballots at the B.N. Mabry Center. Ward 2 incumbent Jarvis Elston is being challenged by former Fire Chief Kenneth Dickerson for the council seat, while incumbent Juanita Curry McClellan faces off with Mary McGee for the school board. McClellan beat McGee in the last election campaign. Those votes will be cast at the Brecon Recreation Center. Ward 3, incumbent Councilman Donnie Miller is being challenged by Tom Lurchendorf and David Street. Incumbent Board of Education member Bonnie Miller is not running for re-election, leaving Martha Livingston, Jake Montgomery, and Katrina Thomas vying to succeed her. In Ward 4, the school board race, incumbent Elizabeth Smith will face Chuck Roberts. Residents of Ward 3 and 4 will vote at the Spring Street Recreation Center. The Ward 5 contest between incumbent Joe Balla and Gerald Cooper Sr. The Board of Education race between incumbent James Braswell and Wanda Duncan. Those voters will vote at the Beamiston Recreation Center. Now, one candidate in each race must capture more than 50% of the vote or face a runoff with the candidate in second place. That will be October the 6th. Winners will begin their terms in early November. Polls open this morning at 7, and close at 7 p.m. Well, Bluebell announced yesterday that homemade vanilla is going to be the first flavor the Texas-based company returns to store shelves later this month on August 31st. The company made the announcement on Instagram. A second flavor is to be announced today, according to Bluebell. The company announced on August 17 that its products will return to some stores starting next week. Restocking will occur in phases, the first of which involves markets surrounding the company's Brenham Creamery, as well as 2 Alabama cities, Birmingham and Montgomery. Homemade vanilla ice cream. That will be the first flavor to head to the shelves at local grocery stores. That on August 31st in a press release from Bluebell. The Talladega County Commission voted 4-0 last night to spend between $1,500 and $1,600 to change the word conflict to the word war on the monuments honoring the county's veterans of Korea and Vietnam. Talladega resident and decorated Korean War veteran Hubert Hubbard asked the commission to make the change after talking with one of his grandchildren. Hubbard said she asked what the Korean conflict was, but it was a real war. Commissioner Jackie Swinford said all the commissioners were deeply moved by Hubbard's remarks during a work session preceding the regular meeting. Hubbard also addressed the commission briefly during the regular meeting, reciting Will Allen Drumgold's poem, The Bridge Builder. Hubbard said, quote, "You have built a lot of bridges yourself, and I salute you for that." Said Chairman Kelvin Cunningham, quote, "I beg to differ. We salute you and your service to all of us." Also, the County Commission opened bids for bread, milk, and other foods for the county jail, receiving 1 bid each. No bids were received for coffee, which will be rebid. Ark of South Talladega County is holding an open house for the public Thursday from 9 until noon. And the Ark wants people, according to Beverly White, the organization's executive director, to get to know what the organization does in the community. Its theme is Get to Know Us. We'd love to know you. The Ark provides services and support that inspires individuals with developmental, cognitive, and intellectual disabilities, their families, and members of their support team throughout life. The Ark is located at 607 West 4th Street in Sylacauga. Sylacauga Arts Council is launching its yearly membership drive this week. Ted Spears, outgoing president, made the announcement at the Arts Council board meeting Monday. New president Renee Riggins said the nonprofit needs all the help it can get from new and old members. And list of memberships includes single $25, couple $50, family $100, patron $200, business $300, sustainer $500, and benefactor $1,000. Summer Ernest, first vice president of the membership, said it was essential that the Arts Council gets new members. Dr. Spears said he thinks the Arts Council will have an exciting new year. He said we've got leaders, both young and experienced. I think this could be one of our best years. Also, the Arts Council on Monday approved its budget for 2016. Junie Manus, treasurer, gave a report on the budget that includes grants to schools, sponsorships, library programs, and more. In the budget, the Arts Council presented B.B. Comer, Indian Valley, Pinecrest, Knollwood Christian, Nichols Lawson, Sylacauga High, Fayetteville, Sycamore, and Watwood schools with $500 grants each. Also, the Arts Council is providing $250 to the B.B. Comer Memorial Library for its Children's Book Week and Summer Reading Program, $500 for Knollwood Ballet sponsorship, and $500 for Sylacauga Community Playhouse sponsorship, and $22,420 in the Magic of Marble grants. Dr. Shirley Spears, Library Director of B.B. Comer Memorial Library, gave a brief overview of the library's upcoming Brown Bag Series, too. That begins in September. The next Arts Council meeting is Monday, September the 28th at the Chamber of Commerce. Now, other Arts Council officers for October 1 through September 30th, in addition to Riggins, Ernest, and Manus, are Mandy Cantrell, Second Vice President for Programming, Rachel Freeman, Secretary, Shirley Williams, Historian, Scrapbook Patty Heath, and Shirley Williams, historian and scrapbook, and Patty Heath, parliamentarian, and Spears, ex officio outgoing president.